great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. So striding forward now, Nick Martini. He will lead this one off today. And underway from Oakland is the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. A pause, and the 0-2 is looked at for ball one. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
2-2, here it is. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike three called, and there are two away. Has a look, now the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. In past meetings with Tanaka, just 3 for 14. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. The A's. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Brett Gardner.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Grounded to short. Simeon's there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second. Right.
Now to the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Tanaka sets his sights. First pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. In past meetings with Tanaka, not great. He's 1 for 8. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. Digging in, number 22. He readies for his first plate appearance. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Popped him up. Heading after it is Judge. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius, set to lead off the home half of the second. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. His career numbers against Mania, 2 hits in 7 tries. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's wide, 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Welcome back to Oakland as we're set for the start of the third from the Coliseum here on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Martini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2-3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now batting, Luke Voigt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
They always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here.
That's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Sanchez on second. Bird at first with no outs. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. McCutchen is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 1-2 misses up and in. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Neil Walker will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. None. Out, runners at first and second. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Three runs already home here. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Another try at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Look out, 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So digging in now, Miguel Andujar, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here. Gary Sanchez would be next. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Walker scores. Gregorius scores. And he's safe.
bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. I'm set with the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 3 innings. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base,
Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here.
now at second base, number 26, Andrew McCutcheon.
Neil Walker will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Here's Jed Lowry now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. All even now, 2-2. Lowry aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting, the first baseman.
In there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land out there just foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Daniel Mengden answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is taken for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Neil Walker is on deck. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 7 runs, only 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Olsen is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3-2, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're still in control. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high.
Zach Britton takes the ball here.
Pitching for the Yankees, number 53.
Semien on at first, nobody out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Played on the backhand. To second for 1. Back to first. And great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Nick Martini. No hits to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Britton pauses. Here's the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. 2 outs here with a runner at third. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Ready once again, Matt Chapman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Didi Gregorius.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the 1st out of the inning. In now, Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Miguel Andujar waits on deck. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 lead?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
And that misses inside, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Hicks, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1 hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. From the belt, the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Davis now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Davis goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And he takes ball 1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Count is 1-2 now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Olson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A's are gone in order. They're down 7-1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Greg Bird.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Neil Walker. It was a walk in his last trip. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
This is flared out towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-1 the count now. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Count still full, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Walker. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Nick Martini will be next. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 38.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
The 1-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Britton's ready. 0-1 on its way. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Didi Gregorius will be next. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to 3rd. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball 1. The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking. Yanks. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He went down on strikes last time up. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. To 1-2 now. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Matt Olson, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So
Number 10, shortstop.
Chad Green takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Kelly, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was a 13th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. In comes Piscotty. And that's the second out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on top 7-2. Digging in to try it again, number 22. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty D, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Martini. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Ready now, Matt Chapman. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Here's Jed Lowry now. And these guys are making a little throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win.
Well, the die was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Zach Britton is the winning pitcher of record. Sean Manaea was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon.